Hey! Hey!
Trap is totally a culture mega messed on. It's totally part of white culture, as is classical music.
Yeah, you were just singing
part
terrible,
of the list
terrible
of
music over the break.
Songs that get white people turned.
Turned?
Yes.
True. Have you watched that video? Half of those do get me like, yeah, I fucking love this song.
Dom watched the video. She was telling me about it, and she started listing them off, and I was definitely going, yeah, those are so fucking white.
Insufferable, but a lot of them I was like, oh fuck yeah, I loved this song when I was like 8.
Yeah.
When I was like 8.
Well, no, there's classic.
I was a little bit young to be listening to that stuff. It was my siblings who were listening to it, and I heard it.
Oh, I see.
You know what I was also pretty young to be listening to?
What?
Coheed and Cambria.
Huh.
Oh, that's a terrible.
9 when I started listening to them.
I like Coheed just fine.
You would, because you're a child.
Am I?
Yeah.
Really? Is that how it rolls?
Dude, you still listen to the same music you listened to in high school.
A lot of people
Some of it,
listen
yeah.
to older music. What's wrong with liking something 10 years ago and thinking it's still good now?
Yeah, Dev.
Because usually, if your tastes haven't changed since high school, there's probably a problem there.
But
A lot of my tastes have changed, and that's part of the reason why I still like some stuff from 10 years ago, is I'm appreciating new things about it than I did before.
that's a good point.
I have to be honest, like, in video games, I have pretty much the same taste that I did 10 years ago. But, like, in
Something
music...
wrong with you then, Devin?
Maybe so. I'm definitely an Nintendo cuck. Like, I can agree with you on that.
Yep, you certainly are.
But, like, in terms of music, I definitely don't listen to the same stuff I did 10 years ago, or like high school.
All the J-pop and soundtracks.
The J-pop's definitely gone. The soundtracks are even gone for the most part. Like
I-
some game soundtrack. Like,
Do you even listen to that much music anymore? I mean, you're always listening to podcasts.
I listen to a lot of Monster Cat stuff. Honestly,
It's like chiptune stuff.
no.
I don't remember what that is.
You fucking.
Oh! I don't know about your relatively obscure choice.
Relatively obscure. Don't you fucking come at me. How many times have you come to me and said, oh, yeah, you wouldn't know about these guys, but...
Because you don't know about a lot of
you
bands.
fucking hipster asshole.
Okay, you could probably name up a whole bunch of bands and he wouldn't know about them.
Yeah.
You could probably name up, I mean, just because
That
we've
makes
been
that
raised
makes
in
him hipster.
different environments. Most of the bands I was exposed to as a child are Christian groups, so I could probably talk a lot about Christian groups and nobody here would know what the fuck I was saying.
Christian music. Talks
Tell you
about
what,
having
a couple of
sex
Christian
with
groups
Jesus.
legit make good music, and I'll tell you who one of them was. Second Chapter of Acts made legit 80s bops. Like, they were in the 70s and 80s is when they were making music. And voices. Secondly, they wrote most of their songs themselves. And a lot of the lyrics are kind of cheesy, but the music itself and whoever their synth programmer was, fucking legendary.
Huh. See, I mean, I may not be all about the lyrics, but there is some really good synth pop out there, so I'd give it a try at least.
It was 3 siblings. Second chapter, Annie, Nellie, and Matthew Ward.
I don't know, man. Like, for example, a friend of mine decided to, like, live with his brother. And, like, they're 20s, like, both of them, right? I'm like, dude, it's bad enough listening to, like your roommate bang a girl on the other side of the room. I couldn't imagine what it would be like if it was your sibling. Like, imagine you and your sister living together, and she, like, one night she brings a guy home, and you just hear them, like, she's getting railed all night.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude, like, it'd be fucking terrible. I don't know. Maybe because of my family situation, but, like, you know, I'm happy to only have occasional contact with my sister. I'm like, no, you go off, do whatever the fuck you
Live
want
your life.
over there.
Go to Japan.
Go somewhere else.
Yeah, because she's been posting
she's in Japan
Instagram. Like Instagram stories with like a whole
Instagram
bunch of.
slut.
Yep.
Yeah, she's definitely one of those. My sister.
She posts tons of shit on there.
Yeah. Okay, Even though she's like a weeb, she uses Facebook and social media like a normie. Like, constantly posting.
Oh. I mean, she's running a business, too.
Yeah, but you don't gotta post about your fucking travel blog constantly for that shit.
I'm making it basically make a travel blog for Anime North.
What do you mean?
Well, it's a vlog.
Are you gonna upload to the channel? Are you gonna finally do something?
Yes! I said I
Guys,
We're
would!
gonna make the easiest content possible. Woo!
Yeah, whoa,
I know, right? Woohoo!
Dave, and you won't even bring the fucking camera for it to do interviews. You're just like, I'll just do it on my phone. It's okay. And you know what's gonna happen? I can already fucking call it. You're gonna forget. You're gonna come home and be like, yeah, like I just didn't have time to pull the phone out, so I just did stuff at the con.
What days are you gonna be at Anime North?
What day?
Are you gonna be there?
When are you gonna be there, Dave?
We're going up on the Thursday, and we're staying until the Monday.
Like, what date is that?
May 23rd through 27th, I want to say.
I'll tell my friend that that's when you're gonna be there.
And he'll be like, Dave, can you
I'll
fucking do
find
some
you.
reviews?
Okay, that would be great. Okay, if that's the case, then yes, I'll bring the camera.
Will you actually?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Okay, so I'll try and talk to him this evening, see if see about that. And if he's gonna be there and he wants to meet you, you have to bring the camera. Okay, deal?
yeah, okay, deal.
Well, the honest, Dave, like, okay, despite this being the case, you still gotta replace the camera if you break it. Like,
I know.
that part of the deal doesn't go away.
Here's the thing, it's more likely going to be Dom.
It's a fucking expensive ass camera.
I know.
Don't be a dipshit with it, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here's the thing.
And
I've
don't take
taken
it out of the case if you're not about to record.
Yeah. I'll give you like the case for it and stuff.
Don't be unduly reckless with it. It's not that hard.
It doesn't leave your hands.
It's not me I'm worried about. I'm worried about it getting
Lost
stolen.
their phone in an Uber.
Well, then keep it with you at all times. Like,
I'm going to have to.
dude, like, how do you prevent a camera from being stolen? Oh, it's strapped to your hand for the entire con. There you go. There you go.
You want to take a shit?
Yeah, you bring it into the fucking thing.
Yeah, actually.
That's what I would fucking
No,
do.
I would. I take the case with me.
I mean, Dave, don't you already wear a man purse?
Not yet.
Just put the camera with its case in the man purse.
Yeah.
Can you fucking attack,
And
you
there's
little
really
shit?
nothing
I'm gonna
wrong
get
with guys
raped.
carrying bags around, especially if they've got a lot of stuff to carry.
Actually, I do have a briefcase that doubles as a satchel, so I should probably bring that.
Fuck, I darkness instead. I didn't want to do this. Fuck!
No.
You die.
Fuck you, Devo.
A circle.
Dave lashing from the toilet.
Yeah,
Probably would.
I actually quite like that hymn. I liked it before in BioShock, but BioShock did have a very nice rendition of it, so.
BioShock is a good game.
It is a good game. That second one was weird and I didn't want to play it.
Infinite, right?
No, BioShock 2. Infinite was the third game.
Infinite was definitely better than the second.
Third one.
Yep.
Okay.
It has flaws, but it's
It's
still...
the only one I've actually played. The other two I've only seen.
No, the first game is great because it feels very claustrophobic.
Yeah.
And it's very dark.
Infinite was like the beginning of the set piece game, where it's actually about just like having moments and not actually having a fucking good story.
It had its faults for sure. The atmosphere of the game was fantastic.
That kind of game does have its place if that's your kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like, the only things that I would, if they say shit like, this is a story game and it's really not a story game like they fucking do with Star Wars now.
Yeah.
It's all about moments now instead of a coherent narrative and resonance built from consistent characterization and solid build-up.
I mean, that was the big complaint about in the Game of Thrones, right?
That was the complaint about Game of Thrones, absolutely,
yes,
because all the stuff they've been building up for some of their most well-beloved characters, they just shafted that character and gave that moment to a whammon because whammon.
Whammons. Well, like, I saw an interview with both Jon Snow's actor and Daenerys' actress, and they both said that like season 8 was disappointing. And this was like a year ago. But they kind of played it off as like a joke, but now it's like, oh no, they were warning us.
Fucking what's his name? Mark Hamill was doing the same thing with The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
That he was disappointed with it, and that he didn't like it, and no one thought he was serious until they actually saw the movie.
Yeah.
Did you see his post on Facebook after the episode 9 trailer came out?
No.
Wasn't that like the
he
picture?
Had a post not on Facebook, on Twitter. He posted on Facebook this Photoshop.
Yeah, the picture, yeah.
Fucking Harrison Ford. Han Solo,
yeah.
It was the original cast in the cockpit.
Said it was a missed opportunity to kind of get them all back together.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, stop feeding into the toxic fanboys. And it's like, he's not. He's just saying he wished he could have gotten to do something with all of them. And now he can't because one of them is fucking dead.
Yeah.
Like, episode 7.
It sounds like, it was, I wish Carrie Fisher could have been here for a reunion of all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, just being wistful.
Yeah, and it's like, why can't you just let this old man miss his friends? He's an old man who's been working to entertain you for his entire goddamn life, and he says he misses his friends, and he wishes that they could have had one last hurrah together, and your thoughts are, no, the whammons and the toxic fanboys and...
well,
fucks just ruined it.
Episode 7 was like a decent setup, and they just fucking blew it.
Yeah,
they just blew it right out their assholes.
It had a lot of issues, but it did have a lot of things in it that could have been pretty
excellent.
Had Johnson followed through on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he fucked up so hard. Kill them all.
Can you just stop breaking me?
That's why they are breaking.
Ryan Johnson wrote 8 before 7 was written, but he wasn't in charge of anything.
Also, it's fanfiction.
Yeah.
Gross.
He wrote 8 before 7 was written, but Ryan Johnson, he wasn't in charge of the setup. Fucking JJ was in charge of the setup, and Ryan Johnson had an obligation to the story setup. Now, could he change some stuff? Absolutely, but all that he did was say, fuck you guys wanting to actually understand what was being set up. I subverted your expectations. Haha, that means I'm good.
That isn't... Like, sometimes subverting expectations is good.
Sometimes.
This have to be a payoff, though.
Game of Thrones used to be the good kind of subversive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where your assumption is that Ned Stark is not going to be beheaded, and then he gets beheaded.
He gets fucking owned,
dude. Because Martin was a screenwriter before...
A novelist, yeah.
Well, no, okay, he was both, but he was more niche before with his like sci-fi fantasy stuff, and then he started, like, he knew how to write like a screenwriter because he was a screenwriter, and then he took that and he applied that to his love of history. He knew how to build a drama. He knew it was going to be a show.
Dude, just give it back to fucking George Lucas at this point. Like, good God.
Give it back to George R. Martin.
I will fucking take it. I will take Jar Jar again. I'm okay.
Jar Jar Martin.
Jar Jar Martin.
We've been fooled all along.
And something that's really actually really frustrating about George R. R. Martin is
him not
really
writing.
Wanted to have his story be about where it was going, and then when the Game of Thrones writers were like, they picked up on everything he put in his first few books, and they said, we know that this is how it's going to end, and this is what you were planning. Now he doesn't want to write the last book anymore.
He doesn't?
Everyone on the internet has already guessed it, and the people making the show guessed it already.
Yeah, the show did kind of ruin the book in that way.
Now he doesn't want to write the last book. And I'm like, could you be any more petty and stupid?
Yeah. I want to see the books done right.
He fucked up because he said he made steps in the earlier books that he basically painted himself into a corner.
Yeah. Where it has to like play out a certain way now.
Yeah, well, in some respects, because he's saying, oh, well, I have to basically rewrite the whole sections. It's like, well, why didn't you?
And that's what.
Holy fuck!
That's what happens with every author, though.
Okay.
Every author, they think they've planned everything meticulously, and then they actually get to coming to the end, and they like,
oops.
I actually have to follow through on all this stuff that I was doing. I painted myself in the corner here. I thought I had everything planned. I thought I had everything figured out.
Yeah, well, that's...
They plan their stuff, miss stuff, or change their minds, or things end up going in a different direction than they initially thought. Themselves into a corner, and...
Yeah, they're basically just stuck with their thumb up their ass.
Yeah.
I mean, Patrick Rothfuss, the author, he's kind of in the same boat right now because he described his manuscript as a car with like being taken apart and there's like pieces of the manifold all over there, and he's like slowly putting them back together. Because he wrote.
I would like you to provide examples, please.
What? Yeah, I wouldn't even know.
Well, in any case, like whenever we talk about writing on this show, I always feel like I should probably get back to my novel. But I haven't touched it in like 10 fucking years. I have no idea what I would do with it now. I've changed so much since I started writing it, you know?
You know what's so fucking weird?
What?
So, when I was still doing college, one of my professors, I actually spoke to him about my novel. Day of class, and he said, send it to me. So I sent it to him. It's been almost 2 years since then, and I heard nothing back from him. Until a few days ago, he messaged me on Facebook and said, so, I finished your pages. I've been slowly going over them like an editor would, getting some suggestions. You know, of course, not knowing where the whole thing is going. These should be taken with a grain of salt, but I've actually finished it. I hope this is the right Catherine from when you were in school.
Nice.
Wow.
What did he say?
Would like to discuss it with you at some point. I am in the middle of a big project at the moment, but once I'm through, I would like to send it to you and discuss. Like, yep, this is me. Didn't think I'd ever hear from you again, but yes, I would love to. Good luck on your project.
Oh wow,
you're gonna take him up on it?
So it was rad. We haven't done anything yet. He told me what he was doing. And it's something that's going to be on television, so it'll take him a while.
That's cool, man.
That's why he's a professor and I'm not.
And you are not.
No, Lou, I still think that sounds pretty terrible. Because their plan was bullshit to begin with.
What plan?
Oh, the infiltration thing with the
are we back to Star Wars?
Yeah, that's
okay. Because I asked Lou wrong for a
slicer.
And he gave me an example, but I don't think it's a very good one.
Come on, Mickey. I need you. Oh, god damn it. I have to remember that when you're maxed out on D points, no matter what card you use, it transforms you.
You know what? Maybe it's time to start putting points into that then.
No, I just need health more than I need D points. I'm going like full health. Actually, no, attack power first, because attack power is actually pretty incredible in this mode.
Yeah, it's just not always available.
Yeah, but when it is, I'm going full health.
I mean, The Last Airbender is really fucking great show, Torvar.
You think so?
That would be like, oh, now I can't write my Elemental Traveler story, but...
I mean, 50 Shades of Grey started out as fan fiction, so...
Yeah.
I mean, if that bitch got published...
What was the fanfiction of?
Twilight.
Was it really?
Yep.
Oh god.
Yep. Congratulations.
That's
it's all
never
shit.
actually said in the film. They never actually say that. That's just something that has been said by others and said by people who worked on the film after the fact, but they never said it in the film, so it doesn't fucking count. Except that he's a fucking... he obviously had some kind of authority because he was able to, you know, command people.
Yeah.
You know,
he was able to start a coup.
I don't get. Yeah, go on.
He was a high-ranking officer, which they just kind of ignored and retconned for the sake of having the whammons were right all along, and the men need to learn to listen to whammons bullshit.
Whammons. So here's one thing I don't get. How did J.J. Abrams do a half-decent job with the Star Trek reboot when the Star Wars sequels ended up being complete shit? How did he fuck that up?
But Into Darkness was not that great. It was kind of we talked about it.
Yeah, but like Into Darkness wasn't fundamentally flawed the way that Star Wars Episode 8 was. Like it needed some more polish. It needed a different actor for Khan, but in the end, it was
someone that wasn't paper white.
Yeah, but in the end, it was like okay.
I remember saying.
Morale, yeah.
Well, then again, what was the last time you watched?
Hold on, Morale, yeah. The Enterprise was in an ocean. Yes, like that's obviously a problem. But you can easily just like that's not a fundamental problem with the story. Like Episode 8 is fundamentally flawed. You can't just like change one scene and magically the movie is better. That's not how. You know what I mean?
Your Majesty, come on!
Yeah, but like morality, that's what I mean. Like you could change those minor details, but like a Khan story would still work. But there's nothing about Episode 8 that works at all. Like it's the difference between okay, this story needs polishing, change a few details, but the core of it, the core conflict is still valid.
The conflict?
The conflict between like a Star Wars where like literally nothing works and nobody cares about any character. Like that's what I mean.
Yeah, when they make Luke into a bitter old man.
I think you can very clearly see the difference between those two movies, right? Like, you know, I'm not just talking on my ass here.
They both
Star
had
Trek
potential.
Into Darkness was flawed, but at least had some parts that were enjoyable and fun, and
funny.
they actually, and the character stuff actually made sense regardless of whether the story itself was executed well. Whereas Star Wars was just completely throw out everything that we were setting up before. Who the fuck cares? We're gonna subvert your expectations. That makes us good. And if you don't like it, then you hate women and black people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, like, how is it that J.J. Abrams managed to at least pull that off? And you know what? Star Trek, the first reboot, was just a fundamentally good movie.
Well, actually, you know why they're able to? Because they were copying off a much better movie.
Like Wrath of Khan?
Yes! They already had the character. They already had motivation. They already had a basic plot structure.
Yeah.
And they took that and they made it worse.
Okay, well, Naomi saw Into Darkness without knowing what Star Trek was when she was younger.
Yeah.
So she had no idea why everyone hated it. And then, like, we were watching the original series, like, 2 years ago. And she saw what Khan was supposed to be. He was supposed to be like an Arabic man, like a darker skinned guy. And
He's South American.
No.
Isn't he?
No, he's
His
actor was from Spain, but the character is an Arab. But like he could pull it off with like his darker skin anyway.
Khan Noonien Singh. Yeah. Or like Indian or something. He was from the Middle East. Yeah. But anyway, the whole point of the character though is that he wasn't supposed to be just like a white guy. And so Naomi didn't understand. And then like she sees Khan in the original series and he's like, now I get why everyone hated that movie. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, because I'm looking like that's not Ricardo Montalban.
No, it's not.
That's the pastiest bash on the planet.
Yeah. It was.
The third Star Trek movie was fun though. I really enjoyed it.
What, the third one? Or the first one?
The new one, the third Star Trek reboot movie.
Oh.
I heard it was just like generic action. I didn't see it.
Watched
Pretty
a little
much
bit.
generic action, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well,
Did it feel more like just like a really long episode or something?
Maybe. I can honestly say that the first Star Trek reboot was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was
a lot of fun. There was a lot of fun moments. It was pretty generic action. Honestly, they've all just been pretty generic action movies.
Yeah.
With a space sort of
twist. Yeah. A space flavor.
A space opera.
Second one was definitely not good, but I at least enjoyed it more than I enjoyed Star Wars. And I might have enjoyed it more than I enjoyed Star Wars because I grew up with Star Wars more than Star Trek.
I grew up with them equally, actually, myself.
My dad fucking loved it. But what my dad actually loved was the one with Catherine Janeway and not any of the
That was like the worst one!
Oh. Well, not anymore.
Yeah. Actually, apparently season 2 of Discovery was actually half decent.
Okay.
Like, they improved it drastically.
Who's the villain in the first JJ? What's his name?
Nero.
Yeah, Nero, right.
Yeah.
His motivation was, having revenge on Vulcan.
Because, well, no, revenge on the Federation, because Romulus was destroyed.
Well, yeah, Romulus was destroyed, so he decides to even the odds, or basically have retribution.
By fucking Eric Bana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funniest thing about that is I saw Eric Bana in this ridiculous costume, and I go, and my dad was like, "What?"
You cut out there. Where did you go?
And it's all classified.
Yeah, nobody. You cut out.
Oh, sorry.
What did you say?
When
Like,
we start,
that's Eric Bana.
Yeah.
2 hours ago.
And my dad didn't know who that was, and I was like, well, then you're not going to find this hilarious like I'm finding it.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, it's interesting. I still follow Steve Shives on Twitter. He hasn't blocked me yet.
Oh God, Steve Shives the Blockinator.
But he retweeted something, and so I saw it. It was one of these things where someone said, the next person I see who calls Star Trek Discovery STD is getting blocked. I'm not even ashamed of it, you fucking toxic assholes.
Because that's so dumb.
Oh, come on.
Dude, Steve
It's
Shives.
an acronym for the show.
Yeah.
Everyone calls it that, not just its detractors.
Yeah. He's so fucking sensitive, Steve Shives. But anyway, yeah, okay.
So he's like the antithesis to the older,
Hey, Dragon Fat,
writers.
we
then.
started more than an hour ago, probably almost 2 hours ago now.
Hey, Dragon Fat, you
been
fucking
2 hours now, yeah.
schlubbo. Okay, the whole thing about Discovery, though, dude, is that, yeah, in Season 2, like, Spock's a big part of Season 2, actually. I'll spoil it a little bit, but not too much, okay? What ends up happening is, like, there's, like, an internal Federation conflict with Section 31. And to maintain the unity of the Federation, everyone who knows about Discovery and its top secret warp drive, they're sworn to secrecy because it's all classified. And the only people who know about it outside of like the top officials and the crew of Discovery are Spock and Captain Pike. And neither of them will ever say it because like we know their characters from the original series. They wouldn't say that. They'd keep the secret. So Spock and so Spock and Pike keep it a secret, and then there's like a time warp, and the crew of the Discovery sent 900 years into the future. So season 3 is like the far future of the Federation.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, everything's all right, Galaxy.
Hey, Galaxy.
By spoil Riku's story, do you mean talk about what just happened in the game once the game is over?
I guess. Yeah, I'm going with the teaming differences because I need more. I know if there's gonna be another big fight, I'm gonna need the levels. No. Yeah, they're still sworn to secrecy, morality. They just didn't tell the people who were there that like the secrets. Like, okay, yeah, you got a medal because you did whatever and you received a medal. You don't gotta go into the details of it. You don't gotta be like, you got a medal because of the secret experiment. Oh shit! No, it's fine.
Like, you just prefer military service.
Yeah, it's like a. It's
Galaxy,
not a
if they have
great.
questions, that's perfectly fine.
It's not a great way to handle the continuity disconnect.
Wait,
but
Michael
it's okay.
Burnham was just written out of the show?
I don't think so.
I thought Michael Burnham was supposed to be like the main character.
Yeah, she is.
Galaxy, as long as you don't spoil future games when talking about the game and explaining what just happened, that's fine, as long as you don't spoil future games.
No spoils.
Don't spoil the bra.
Morality. There was always a Klingon war in the history of the Federation. Like, you watch the original series, Kirk talks about the war that recently ended with the Klingons. Like, that's what it was. Apparently, like Star Trek Discovery Season 1 was the Klingon War.
Unless they acquire a Nintendo thing and they acquire the actual game, I only gave them the cutscene movie that came with the collections because I can't find the actual game.
Yeah.
That's not super expensive.
So number 2.
We'll figure it out.
They want to play the game.
Well, nobody. Okay, if we were to play every single Kingdom Hearts, what would be the next one we played? The second one?
You would play 2 next.
Okay, well then that's what we'll play next.
Yep.
Then you'll probably want to do 358, then Birth by Sleep, then Coded, then Dream Drop Distance, then Birth by Sleep 0.2, a Fragmentary Passage.
It sounds like you're making some of these up.
Yeah, they do sound kind of made up, don't they?
All titles are made up.
I'm just gonna move on because we have been grinding for quite a bit.
358 do happen at the same time, but 358 contains spoilers for 2.
Oh, does it?
It's meant to be played after 2 because it was made after 2 to kind of expand on some things that you learn into.
Morality, the Klingons don't know about the spore drive, though.
Contains spoilers for 2. It absolutely does.
Apparently it does.
Yeah, I know I'm right.
Oof. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh fuck.
Speaking of Final Fantasy, I was asked to wear the shirt with the train with me in the face, and also that friggin' Final Fantasy X shirt, the ha 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 one.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha.
Have you
Yeah.
seen the Final Fantasy VII remake trailer?
I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, we saw it. That looks so fucking phenomenal.
Looks like it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it looks like a good game, dude. We saw it on State of Play. Like the thing that you cut out for.
That's what I
was
saw
working.
I know.
on YouTube afterwards.
You should have come to our stream about it. Nobody. Where were you?
Were you watching the State of Play?
Yeah.
Or at my babe buddy's house watching Austin Peppers.
God damn it.
Clearly, the better film.
You're banned. Nobody.
This won't be pretty.
Star Wars before the thing comes.
Okay, dude, I got inverse burst. It's not even hitting her.
It does nothing.
You
It's
fucking.
literally
bitch.
going through her.
We have to hit her face. You take out her. You take out her.
Technically,
The tentacles.
get a dual thing.
Fucking just take it.
Pull.
Okay, where's my Mickey? Mickey.
Beat the shit out of her head.
I'm gonna do it. Moonshine. You can get if you get like all 4 of the tanks. Then fucking.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, using my entire deck on that 9.
That was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Super powers, Dragon Bat. So my bae just recently got into
Into what?
This won't be pretty.
Warhammer.
Warhammer.
He's not playing it, he's just reading the novels and understanding the lore.
Yeah. For a lot of things, that's a better way to do it.
Oh, Dragon Bat. It's not about an actual outlook of a future universe. It's to sound like
I fucked it up again.
Yeah, you did.
Jordan Peterson. It's meant to be an archetypal story of
Jordan Peterson.
experience. It's not meant to
Fuck
be
you.
super complicated, super realistic, geopolitical nonsense bullshit that no one cares about in real life anyway.
No, it's
they
space
only care
opera.
about it in their
Yeah.
stupid fiction.
Well, see, that's why I like Star Trek more than Star Wars, because it actually is a bit more realistic in its depictions of the future.
Well,
Like-
yeah, it's based on Earth.
Yeah.
I mean, it
and
grabs up from
there's
Earth.
nothing wrong with. I don't think there's anything wrong with either of them, and I honestly think comparing them is like apples to oranges because they're really nothing alike. They really have completely different, they're really honestly different genres.
Yeah, they are.
No, they actually are. One sci-fi, one space opera.
I mean, they are both stories, so you can compare them in that way. Just like apples and oranges are both fruits, and you can absolutely compare them that way. But in pretty much every other aspect,
Just gotta love everything fruitful.
it's different, and there's really no point in saying one is better than the other when they have different goals, and both achieve those goals really well.
I mean, yeah, you've got hard sci-fi on one hand, and the other is space fantasy opera based on a Kurosawa film.
How come I can't fly? Oh yeah, sorry.
That's probably true morality, but I haven't seen any of the modern Star Trek. And I've never had any exposure whatsoever to Babylon 5. I have no idea what it is.
Fucking Babylon 5.
Babylon 5 was on in the early
YouTuber
90s.
that I like a lot, makes videos about it constantly, because he's constantly streaming about it, he's constantly making videos, but I don't want streams because I have no idea what Babylon 5 is, and he's too deep into it now for me to have any understanding of it.
It would be really dated looking now.
Babylon 5?
Yeah. Because, well, it was early 90s, but it also, like, it didn't have the budget that Star Trek did.
I just do sleepy ones.
Yeah, it was on the same time as DS9.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
I don't know.
This kind of homo content for space nerds is different from this other kind of homo content for space nerds. You are wrong.
You're wrong.
Very, I love you. Is Reasonable asleep?
He's probably asleep, yeah.
Probably been asleep a while. Either that or he's been
I'm
crying.
fucking glitching on the fucking...
So why aren't you getting more help?
I'm going to in a minute.
Oh.
Watch. When I hit such a save point, it heals me.
No.
Let the light bathe over you.
I want them to die and got food. Ah, my man.
Let's save it up and fight the next boss.
Cool.
Boss.
Okay, boss.
Okay, you got a cutscene here. Let's actually see it. Never mind. Let me just... Hold on, I gotta also drink, so...
Have you fucked in that onesie?
How can we help you,
Not yet.
Vexen? It's not very often we see you topside.
I came to lend you a hand. You
Topside.
obviously believe this Sora has much potential, but I remain unconvinced he is truly worth such coddling. I think an experiment would show if he
This is a scene you saw in Sora's playthrough, if you don't remember. Now you're seeing it again with the context of having them just done the experiment and created Riku replica, so now you know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Experiments are what I do.
It's neat.
Yes.
Whatever. You can do what you want. But you know, I think testing Sora is just a cover for testing your valet.
Valet? He's the
Valet.
product of pure research.
Larksine lewd leaks.
You mean a valet?
You should just learn to be quiet.
Larksine is the one girl that nobody would go for.
Since you came all this way, you're gonna need this.
Go
A
for
humble
it.
gift to my elder. I hope you use it to put on a very good show
Oh,
for us.
you're next.
Nobody, what is it with you and sadistic girls?
No answer.
Nobody?
Too busy
That card
fapping.
holds the
Nobody?
memories of Sora and Riku's home.
It's just
You should pay attention to this.
What good is that?
With a little help from Nominee, you'll have all the real Riku's memories.
Oh,
Maybe we
okay,
can
we're
get her
getting
to make you
set up
forget
here.
you're nothing but a fake. In other words, we'll remake your heart so you can be exactly the same as the real Riku, okay?
Okay.
You want to remake my heart? The
Yes, we
real
do.
Riku is a wimp who's afraid of the dark. What do I want with the heart of a loser?
Any objections, Vexen? After all, you do want to test Sora, don't you?
It must be done.
How can you? Are you betraying me?
I told you I would make good use of you, didn't I?
Uh-oh.
Relax, kiddo. I don't think it's gonna hurt that much.
I'll hurt you.
Failure. Bitch.
Stupid little toy. Think you could defeat me? Where would you ever get a thought like that?
Damn, dude.
But look on the
It's like,
bright
yeah,
side.
this Riku clone
Along
is
with
literally
everything
10
else in
minutes
your
old.
head,
What is he doing?
Nominate will erase the memory of me knocking you flat. Instead, she will implant
Just
the
so
loveliest
arbitrary.
little memories you
Who's
could
more
ever
powerful?
hope for. It's no big deal that they're all lies.
It is kind of like fanficky, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got the Chaos Emerald.
Well,
No,
it's like
I've got the Chaos Emerald.
he gets a shit kicked out of him
Yeah.
by the real Riku, and
Yes.
yet he's able to defend himself and bitch slap him away.
Yeah, well,
And
who fucking knows?
So if he's able to basically defend himself against Riku, but someone who Riku's able to defeat is able to bitch slap him?
Where did Solio go anyway?
Swolio?
You got swole, bitch.
That's Folio.
I don't know. Riku has the 9-inch penis.
Papagenos is such a reach. Oh god, is that a One Punch Man reference? Because I have not caught up on it.
All right. Friendly reminder, this year a 16-year-old pastor's daughter saw some porn, thought you could just take 40 dicks up the ass, had an orgy with 100 guys each taking a turn in her ass without preparation, and now she needs to use a colonoscopy bag for life.
Colostomy bag.
Colostomy bag.
That's fucking terrible. That's pretty fucking bad, actually.
That is... That's in the States, right?
Did Riku go to this world? I'm pretty sure he didn't. This is the optional world.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this, that you never met Riku here. But I'm pretty sure this is just, like, really short.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw, it's basically a linear path.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna keep using my sleeps so we can get through it. Yo, 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 I support ProJared.
You do that.
Don't clip that. Don't clip that. I was reading the chat room.
Clip it, clip it, clip. I hope everyone clips the my hilariously racist shit and posts it as well.
What does Dave agree with you, Morality? What's going on?
Oh, he said that the Transformers 1 and 2 writers are the ones that were writing into darkness, and then you.
Yeah.
So it's
Transformers-
not age well.
The movies have not been great.
Yeah. Honestly, I've never been in any good movies recently. Okay, you know what? The only movie that I'm actually...
Detective Pikachu.
Yeah. Detective Pikachu looks cool. But you know what else looks cool?
We gotta go soon, man.
What's that called? The Joker movie. That was good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good. I
was
really
pretty
liked
good.
the trailer for it. I was really fucking irritated when people are like, oh my gosh, stop making movies about angry, mediocre white men. It'll just make the alt-right think that they're right.
And they
Shut
get a
up. Shut up.
joke. Haven't seen.
You liked the
Detective Pikachu yet.
Pokemon movie?
It's failed because it's tainted with Pikachu.
Please
I mean, the
Pikachu.
reviews have been very good.
Have they?
Yeah, or at least mostly good. That's a problem though, is being able to go to the movie.
Why?
The scheduling.
I'm good.
We're canceling a stream this week.
Don't worry about it. You can just download it, man. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, but I had that pass. I actually wanted to see it in a theater.
You want to use it?
Well, yeah, I have a free movie pass.
Hey there, Hades. He's like, I'm real bored about it. Oh, don't worry.
Feel the hate. Feel the hate.
He's such a beautiful man.
It's really funny. Have you seen all of James Woods' anti-SJW shit he puts on Twitter?
Yeah, I've seen some of it.
Oh, it's pretty funny. I haven't seen much, but I mean, fuck it.
Cheating on his wife, Galaxy. That too. I think it's kind of ridiculous how people are like, cheating isn't that bad. Like, what do you mean cheating isn't that bad?
Yeah, where did this shit come from? The whole cheating is okay, sexual liberation. You're discriminatory if you think me cheating is bad. And it's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck right the fuck off.
No,
Come on, you're breaking the social
contract. What you're
contract.
doing is you are breaking the agreement that you have created with your partner.
Yeah, and it's not like they're just
You can
dating.
have other sexual partners, regardless of what anybody else thinks about that.
So I missed that. Nobody what?
Cheating is when one or both people break the rules of the relationship agreement.
Yeah, like, so like, if you actually, fully agree to an open relationship, that's on you. And if something bad happens, well then it's your responsibility.
You should have broken up with her and then started sleeping with other people, because as long as you're in a relationship and you break the agreement of the relationship, no matter how unhappy you are, then you are breaking your promise. You are breaking an oath, a vow, even if it's not a legal marriage bullshit, whatever.
Yeah, social contract.
You still made a promise and an agreement with someone, and you don't have any integrity if you break it, no matter how miserable you are.
Yeah, you have to dump them first. Like, and the obvious exception is if you're in an open relationship, well, that's your business kind of thing. You guys.
If you're in an open relationship, I think that's degenerate and stupid, but
it's degenerate and stupid. However, it also doesn't mean that you're not breaking the rules of the relationship.
I mean, I know some people have like rules where it's like other partners and stuff, and I don't really care as long as I know about it before it happens. I know what's going to happen.
I didn't get that. What did you say?
Do whatever,
What are you saying?
What?
What are you saying?
Could you not hear me?
No.
God damn it. I was just saying, whatever rules you and your partner set up at the beginning of the relationship, those are the rules, and if they're broken, it's cheating. Even if the rules are not sexual rules, if they're just that you guys have set up with each other and one or both of you breaks them, it's still breaking your promise and it's still cheating.
I don't have time to try to finagle something here.
Okay, Ross is an idiot, but he didn't deserve that.
No, he did not.
Especially from Jared.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I mean, okay, here's the
thing.
Dude. The reason I liked Jared was because he seemed like an average dude. not a particularly good-looking guy.
No shit.
No. But
Jared, I think, is actually pretty gross looking.
Wow. How gross looking are we, Nobody?
And how skinny he is.
Nobody, how gross looking are we?
You guys look normal. You don't really look gross.
Like, if you had to rate us out of 10, what's the rating?
Really?
Yep. I want to know.
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, totally honest.
Dave is a 6.5. Dev is a 5.5.
Ooh, that's low.
Guy I'm with is probably, of course, it might be just because I'm with him, but I think he's literally the most handsome person to ever exist.
Yeah, well, you
that's
have obvious bias.
That's obvious bias. There you go. Spam him.
Jalen, how are you doing?
Where's my 0? Where's my 0?
There you go. Got it.
Take that. Take that. Take that. That's it.
Christ.
That's it. Take this. Take that.
I'm gonna right now. Thank you.
Like it. That's it.
Move.
That's it. Take this.
Oh, I'm not married.
Jesus,
we're not
Dragon
going to get married. I'm not going to fuck him over like that.
How is getting married fucking him over?
I'm not going to give myself the power to ruin his life.
Fucking.
You got it. You got it. There.
Okay. No, I win. Yeah. Good job. Good job, mate. 5.5 isn't that below average, Dev? You can tell it's Dev is a 6 when he beats hard bosses.
Yeah, Dragonfat rated you higher than me, so.
Well, those of you who have seen pictures of me when I was thin, what did I look then? Like, rating myself objectively, I'd say maybe a 7 when I'm like in shape, when I'm not a fatty. Like you go back, you see those pictures of like you and I when we're doing like actually we were doing the Star Trek vlog. I'd say I'd probably about a 7 when I'm You know, 180 pounds. You know, looking okay.
Like if I was actually, if I was actually in shape, I would have put myself in.
But you're never gonna be.
Okay, but
And you never have been. You never will be.
well, you're also a chungus. No, I usually see myself around like a
Right there from
7
one
to
chungus.
7.5.
Everyone, you know what? To be fair,
I still had a soul. I was a 7. Ah.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Yeah,
how do you get a soul about it, Dave?
No,
He's like, I don't want to have a
I
soul.
don't feel like it.
There's a 4.9.
Dave the 4.9. This way. I'm just gonna slip by all these snoozers.
Are really unfair for dudes, and the fact that I'm pregnant right now, if something were to happen to me, whether we were married or not, no rights to his child. If I were to marry him, I would automatically have rights over his child he would not have.
How did George get so many dates? Because as neurotic as he was, they were just as neurotic.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I honestly do.
You wind? You wind. Yeah, I told you that world was really, really short.
Yeah.
Oh, this whole thing is pretty short.
Hey, Nominee. She's
I'm a
like, I'm
nominee.
gonna fuck somebody over one day with child support payments.
Why so glum, Nominee? Is there something that's been troubling you?
Your
Are you
existence.
feeling awful about tinkering with Sora's memory? Or maybe you...
Cut it out, Larkseen. Nominee? She doesn't want to remember Sora.
Is that so?
Oh, he has his memory altered now?
Don't worry.
Yeah, and if you think about it, that's kind of
Whatever's
fucked.
hurting you.
Yeah.
Like,
make
they
it go
created him
away.
with his own personality and his own personhood, and then as soon as it suited him, they're just like, no, we're gonna
swear
lobotomize you.
You're gonna
The good
lobotomize
luck
you.
charm you gave me.
And now she feels terrible about it.
See ya.
So why does she have these powers anyway? Where did that shit come from?
Plot convenience.
Well, you might not find out. I mean, it depends on...
That's just amazing. It's
They
almost
explain
like
it,
you
but the
completely
explanation
made
is
his
kind of
heart from
weird, and you
scratch.
probably
Nice
need someone
touch
to
with the
explain it
luck
to you.
charm.
But it won't be explained for a little
I
while.
didn't
Not
know
this
you
game.
could use
Not this game?
memories to
Okay.
transform objects like cards into keepsakes. You used the same trick on Sora.
Oh, so that's
right?
why all the cards can
You
generate
changed Kyrie's
rooms.
good luck charm with your magic.
Because
didn't
she's
you?
doing that too. It's like I said, it's like a holodeck. All the rooms are actually white
Sora
rooms. We're just
forgets
seeing them
about
as something
Kyrie
different.
completely,
Yeah.
And then he'll be all yours.
So he's basically
Don't
in
forget.
that one white room, and he keeps like jumping, going back and forth.
No,
backwards.
I don't think so. I don't think
See,
so.
we're not going to discuss it right now because it hasn't been explained yet.
Yeah, we're gonna hold on to that shit.
More false memories of me will just make his feelings for Kyrie even stronger than before.
How does that make any sense?
Because I'm
Oh,
the shadow.
that's how it makes sense.
Huh.
What's your problem with that?
Wouldn't Kyrie
That
be
should
her
be your
shadow though?
incentive not to
Because
screw
Kyrie's like the
anything up.
darker haired one and she's the
Just
blonde.
do a good job
Oh my
rewriting
god,
Sora's heart.
that's so fucking
Then
stupid.
That is pretty dumb.
actually be
I thought it's
somebody,
because she's
and
because she's a
no longer
nobody.
Just Kyrie's shadow.
Like she's like that's the shadow.
You'll
That's
be
the
real in
heartless
Sora's
version.
heart.
Who knows? Shatner's old toupee.
Oh my god.
You want to see Shatner's old toupee, dude?
There's hell to pay.
Hell toupee?
Yes. Oh yeah.
There's a picture of William Shatner.
Ta-da.
He's totally relevant to fucking Kingdom Hearts. So
He is now.
what are we choosing here for this next one? Let's do
Watch. All the Star Trek gets bought up by Disney too. He goes
Oh, fuck
Kingdom
me.
Hearts 4.
Star Trek Star Wars crossover.
God.
How
many of those
Actually,
have-
I believe Nomura has actually stated that the next Kingdom Hearts game will not be a numbered game. It'll be sort of like another side thing based off of the end of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Just
Because
tons
isn't
of
three,
side
isn't
games,
3
dude.
supposed to be like actually close the loop?
No.
Supposed to end the current story arc that they were doing, and then they can do other things.
And that didn't happen.
They closed that story arc. Definitely closed it. Now they're going to be doing
Oh
something
god,
else
look how
based
big
off
this
the
one
ending.
is. Okay. We can just fucking hammer down, dude.
Alright, yeah.
Get her done, Dave. We haven't played 3 yet. We're doing them in like recommended order.
The 1 and this so far. 70 more side games.
As long
so
as you don't
bad.
actually-
Dude, Anders,
as
we're
long as you don't
actually-
actually talk about the story and character content of the game, feel free to complain because this is a blind playthrough. They haven't played anything past Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.
Yep. Anders, yeah, we're doing our best to get through this. And I do enjoy it, but damn, is it fucking... Okay, what if I can probably bottomless this one and just jump through it.
Oh, you can't explain the eye tattoo.
Nothing that... You can't talk about anything ever.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll through it. I'm just
Shut
gonna
your
roll.
mouth.
Just gonna roll. It's like, don't... Sorry, groupies. Sorry. I can't have sex with you today.
Titanium Dragon, that might be a spoiler if they know what that game you just mentioned is.
He's talking about
then what you said might be
Banjo-Tooie.
a
Dude,
spoiler.
I do know what The World Ends With You is, but I don't know what he's referencing, so don't worry
Yeah,
about
no.
it. They have like very similar art styles, though, I've noticed.
Yeah, I didn't play a lot of The World Ends With You. I
That's
tried
because
it.
Nomura was the art director for...
Oh, yeah?
Oh, okay.
Damn. Dude, there's... That's okay, I just beat all these fucking
I
movies.
didn't
I
mind the
liked
game.
The World Ends With You, too. I really liked The World Ends With You.
Well, it
I
got
had
a Switch
lot of
re-release,
fun
man.
with it.
It got a remake on the Switch.
Oh, cool.
Like,
Yeah,
fuck
I
yeah.
did. I haven't played that. I don't think... You know what I've been playing, though? I started playing on Thursday. I started
that?
playing Octopath Traveler.
On the Switch or on PC?
On Switch.
Yeah, it's good, man. You enjoying
Yeah,
it?
I'm having a lot of fun with it. With the professor,
Yeah.
and then I got the merchant,
Yeah.
the priestess, and now I'm getting the warrior.
I start with the warrior. Like, the warrior is the most overpowered character in the fucking game.
That's the
So I
merchant.
decided to go get him. I was also kind of close by anyway, and where I was wandering. So
Yeah.
Octopath doesn't come out until the day before your birthday, though.
Okay. Yeah, man. Okay, Octopath on the Switch is an amazing game. I want to get back to it. Because it's so fucking good. It's so fucking good.
Better than well done.
I hadn't seen a ton of it, but I was watching Bay play it on Thursday on my day off.
Why didn't you watch me
And I
play
was
it,
like-
nobody? I'm fucking betrayed.
Watched you play the part where investigation. I watched you play that part, and then I missed a few streams and I didn't know it was happening.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had the game on my Switch, so I didn't want to spoil myself for it.
Yeah, it makes
Fair.
sense. Yeah.
And then I was watching, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this looks like Final Fantasy 1." And he's like, "Yeah, it's a lot like that in a lot of ways." And I was like, "I fucking love Final Fantasy 1. I want to fucking play this." And he was like, "Okay," and he saved and quit and handed me the Switch. Your profile then, and I was like, "Awesome!" And then I did nothing but that for 4.5 hours.
I didn't know that you guys had a Switch, actually.
I have a Switch. That's how I played Breath of the Wild. Stupid.
I don't fucking know. You know, I don't fucking know.
I can't remember if it was,
Not explain
Wii
why
U or
Riku
that.
is best boy. You must be patient until Riku reveals himself to be best boy.
well, he's best boy because he's a better fighter.
Add me on Switch, guys, please. I have no friends.
I
Beat the
wonder
Galaxy.
why.
No, what? Oh, don't be an asshole, dude. We're your friends.
Joking. Not his friend, though.
We can definitely play you. We can play with you on Switch, dude. We can do like Smash Brothers next time we do it.
Just hit him in the face, though.
Dude, you want to play Smash Brothers with me?
I should really give you guys my friend code so we can
Actually, we should.
play
We,
Smash Bros.
we should play because all those all the perverted hentai maps that people have been posting.
Dude, I've been downloading them.
Excellent.
Oh my gosh, have you seen Mario pissing?
I haven't seen Mario pissing.
Climax?
I have not seen it.
Someone
Fuck me.
made
I don't want.
two people fucking.
Oh really? I got like the shaking butt from that one anime.
Ah. Oh, there you go.
Why do I have no fucking cards? I have 8 cards. Where the hell? What the hell happened? I would love a full deck, please.
And what
Never
was I
played a full
thinking
deck.
about?
Seriously, what the fuck happened?
There's also the Konosuba Aqua.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
episode of Konosuba because I saw that map, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And Bae was like, you never seen Konosuba? And I was like, no. And he showed me the first episode. And I fucking hate Aqua in the first episode. Some more with me, so I guess we will. First episode of One Punch Man, which I really liked. I'll probably watch some more of that.
Yeah, I still haven't watched any more of the second season. I really gotta get on that.
Yeah, I don't know where my duck went. I'm just fucked, yeah, I guess.
First episode of Assassination Classroom, and I really liked that. I'll probably watch that some more.
Thomas, all the dumbest shit for that.
Give me a Mickey. Because good God, do I need him.
Nobody in the end. Well, here's the thing: we only have one Switch between us, so it's not like we could both play very.
Yeah.
I think he does.
So.
There we go.
Wow! Right when I fucking used it.
What the fuck was that?
He hit me.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I'm starting the fight.
It's like he just. It's honestly just seems like he just had this super move saved up for the longest time.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. See, I start with 9 cards. What the hell is this shit? Okay. All right.
Well, he's usually the first boss.
And when it's an 8, I just can't do anything about it. I'm just fucked.
You gotta make it.
Yeah, I don't quite understand why I'm starting with half my fucking deck, like a third of it.
I don't remember this, so I can't tell you why.
Give me that stuff.
It's a trap in Assassination Classroom. Someone in chat says there's a trap in Assassination Classroom, and I want to know which one of the assholes it is.
All of them.
You're kidding.
They're all traps.
Blue-haired guy with the grenade?
Oh boy, oh boy! I love it when I don't have any of my fucking deck.
You're saying he's a trap. You're saying that is a girl in man's clothing.
Oh, it's like we're in Host Club?
So no, wait, you're saying it's a dude? But he's wearing male clothing. I don't understand.
Oh.
Is it a reverse trap?
The Japanese Hunger Games movie. I know about Battle Royale. Hunger Games is not at all similar to Battle Royale, except for the fact that children are killing each other.
Fucking.
That's pretty much, yeah.
Oh, it's really not the same. You know what's interesting, though? Fucking, yeah, it's a genre. It's really interesting, though. Did y'all see the Met Gala shit a few days ago?
I'm not doing fucking anything!
Yeah, he's gonna hit you.
This guy's fucking me. And I don't know why I don't have.
Because he knows you like to take it in the ass.
I don't know why I don't have any of my cards for this fight.
For dinner first.
Boy, I would love to actually have a deck. That would be great.
There you go. You got some help.
All of your cards at any time.
What?
You can recall all of your cards at any time.
No, see, I only have 9 though.
You can recall any of them at any time.
What are you talking about, nobody?
Gundam live action.
No, shut up for a minute. Shut the fuck up. When I start the fight, I start with 9 cards. I had a full deck before this.
And then you can use your but it doesn't matter because you can recall them all. You can recall all 9 because this is the Riku story.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't have any cards like higher than 5.
Oh?
So he has a bunch of 8s.
Oh?
What am I supposed to do?
Good.
This is some bullshit.
Fuck you there, David. I mean, the fact that Mickey doesn't even stun him at all kind of sucks.
Boy, I can't fucking do anything.
He hasn't stun any of the bosses except Riku Replica that I've noticed.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah. No, he's done Vex, I think.
Vexen?
Yeah.
Stun Vexen?
Yeah.
Maybe
Give me my table back.
it only works against like actual humans, not giant monsters.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Okay. Boy, it's an 8. I love it. I'm gonna. Hold on. Come up here, shoot him. He just dodged. He just fucking dodged. Fucking. Fuck! Fuck!
Hello, Patience Devereaux. How are you doing? Yeah.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you.
I also said that I wanted to watch more One
That
Punch
didn't do
Man.
shit all.
Oh, it hit him. The last one.
My,
Yeah, I think it's just dick.
no, my nephew fucking loves.
Oh, okay.
What's going on? Oh. Shit, I didn't even know. Aw. This is fucking. I was stunned. Okay.
Ah, if you fail a duel, you get stunned. They explained this in the beginning.
That hasn't happened before. This is
It has, it's
fucking
happened every
excruciating.
time.
Okay? No. The fact that it's. What are you looking at, Dave?
The time.
Who fucking cares? Like, look at this. Here, look at this. Hey, faggots.
I couldn't tell that it was between Dave and Dev for the first couple of months I was watching, and then I thought they were brothers because of how similarly they were.
Why do I still only have 9 cards? Where'd my entire deck go?
We only had 9 cards this entire world.
What? Why?
No, I don't remember this part.
This is some bullshit right here.
Thought we're both named Dave because of how to pronounce Dev. It's Dev. Well, I just want to name me. I'm Dave. And that's Dev.
They're very different names.
Yeah, they're different. I mean, if I'd be like, I'm Dave and this Dev.
Dave and Dave.
Dave and Dave. Yeah, actually, yeah. If you say like in a really like deep south, they both sound like Dave.
We're not from the deep south.
But we're not from the deep south. We're from Canada, so I don't get it.
Yeah, I can get duels off reasonably easy though. But they do nothing.
They do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the constant reloading seems like it's a pain.
And I just gotta dodge it. I can't do anything about it.
Oh yeah, but that's
It's an 8.
well. They're trying to approximate the original fight, right?
What, of it being shit?
Yeah. Remember how much trouble was having with it?
Yeah, but when I played it on this game with Sora, I beat him real easy. I'm just gonna try and get the duels off. I think that's the way to do this. Is what I'll do is, like, the Maelstrom, like, only the final hit hits, but it's still, like, okay. So he uses 5s a fair amount. So if I can just get his 5 to... That's an 8. I'm just gonna run. Actually, no, I can use this. Oh, okay, well, whatever. And I can't. Ah!
Break you. Oh,
Nope,
move.
I'm trying.
You moved. Good job.
Okay, another duel.
Oh yeah, the Kirby puking and shit.
What's that all about?
Another Smash Man.
Dude, you gotta send me some of these so I can get them before they go down.
Like the bootleg. I don't know, like bootleg tape, something like that, before the government comes and takes them.
The
off.
government?
The government cheese.
Government cheese! You fucking... It's okay, I'm darkness.
To work tomorrow, and tomorrow's a holiday.
What's the holiday?
It is?
Thursday.
Is it?
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, it's
It's not a real holiday.
but it's not statutory holiday anywhere, I think. But Family Day is a stat holiday here in Canada.
Here it is. I did it.
So I guess they want to just combine it, even though it's
you
in
killed
February.
the puppet thingy with flames.
Yep.
I did it. What time is it?
It's gonna be Data Battles in Cage 3 DLC. Oh my fucking god, that's gonna be
Hour and 9
amazing.
minutes.
I wish I could buy it, but I can't.
Guess what?
It's an hour and 9 minutes. Yeah, shit. I got my mom a card, but I can't even give it to her because she's out of town.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm seeing them again. So
let me go to the end of the game.
And Dev got his mom.
What's a holiday?
I'm just gonna fucking. Where's the dark? Where's the dark room? Can't do it. I'll do this. Roulette.
Oh, it's very generous of you, Dragon Fat.
Very generous of you, Dragon Fat. How close am I to the end? Where is it? Is it one of these?
No, where is it?
Fucking no. Just call him up and say
it's
hi
over
and hang
here.
up.
Okay, I see it. There it is. I found it.
Well, I am gonna call my mom tomorrow.
Good job.
Good job.
Yeah,
we got
to
through like fucking
tomorrow, so I can't
what
call my
6
mom.
worlds? Treasure. And a treasure.
Yeah, after the game
really
tonight,
just helps.
we should probably watch some anime.
Anime.
That or I'll play Octopath.
You can do both, dude.
Oh, I really... Well, I don't know. I did watch, I did listen to some videos while playing Octopath.
Are you trying to get like all the game playing in that you can before the baby comes, and then like the next 18 plus years of your life are consumed into darkness?
I'll be able to play video games while the baby's really little because the baby will be asleep most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, true enough. Are we gonna do another episode, Dave?
Video games by that
I don't know. Are we?
Your ears are real red.
Yeah.
Ooh, and they're warm.
I know.
Are you nervous?
Babies are not gross.
Only you.
Babies are bootyful.
Babies are pretty gross, dude.
Okay, do a short one. Beat the boss.
Nah, fuck it. We're done.
All right. Fuck everyone.